Phone alarm. Morning. I don't get up. I just grab. Screen glow. Half-open eyes. First scroll. The feed becomes a tunnel. The bed becomes a trap. It feels harmless, just a warm-up. But the warm-up never ends. I scroll when I eat. I scroll when I walk. I scroll in the bathroom. Every second is filled. But my life feels empty. My to-do list grows. My dreams collect dust. My energy tank is empty. Only one muscle gets stronger. My thumb. I whisper. Just one more. But it's never one more. It's a never-ending loop. A question appears in my mind. Is this really me? One morning. I open the front camera. I see my hunched posture. My blank expression. I look like a robot. On charge. And suddenly, I can't unsee it. That loop version of me burns into my mind. A seed of awareness gets planted. From that day, I start watching myself scroll. I see my dead eyes. I feel the hurt of realization. It's painful. But the cage starts to crack. I make a new rule. I scroll consciously, not on autopilot. I start studying my brain. It's not a moral failure. It's a reward engine. It runs on dopamine. Dopamine is motivation fuel. Every pull of the slot machine feed is a pull for a maybe. Sometimes I hit the jackpot. Most of the time, it's just losses. I lose focus coins. My attention wallet goes empty. I'm not broken. I'm trained. And if it's trained, it can be retrained. I see the visual hooks. Bright icons. Colorful thumbnails. A glowing casino in my pocket. So I flip a switch. I turn my phone grayscale. Color drains from the icons. Thumbnails go dull. The casino fades. My phone becomes a boring tool. Next, I add friction. I exile the apps from my home screen. Now I must search to open them. That tiny search step creates a tiny pause. In that pause, a real choice appears. I silence the pings. Notifications go quiet. My home screen looks empty. Inside, I feel more peaceful. Now I redirect dopamine. Instead of random hits, I choose new targets. Reading. Training. Skill building. I keep the doses tiny. 1 page. 5 push-ups. 5 minutes of focus. After each, I tell myself, nice, that's one. A clean hit lands. I feel progress pleasure. Life itself starts to feel rewarding. The feed still calls me. But life starts calling too. I reset my mornings. No phone start. I go to light instead of feed. I open the window. Real sunlight hits my face. I drink water. My body wakes. I move a little. My engine ignites. Then comes one intention. One daily arrow. One direction chosen. I protect my zones. A sacred desk for work. A sacred table for eating. A sacred bed for sleep. Sometimes I cheat. But slowly, respect for those spaces grows. Of course, I still relapse. A late night. Phone in hand. 2-hour hole. But now I switch into scientist mode. I check the time. I check the place. I check my feelings. I see a hidden wound. The scroll is a painkiller. Not weakness. Just hurting inside. So I create alternatives. A 5-minute walk. A real text to someone. Writing down what I avoid. 10 quick squats. Each time I try one, the urge shrinks a little. I set soft limits. Evening timer on. My mind creates its own alarm. I'm not back at day one. I'm still moving forward. Then comes the big question. Am I a background character in other people's stories? Or the main character in my own? I see their dreams. On my screen. I see my dreams starving inside me. So I make a scary switch. In the morning, I create before I consume. A messy paragraph. A simple sketch. A small outline. A tiny video. Just 1%. But 1% toward creator. My identity starts to shift. My brain becomes a factory. Not a trash can. I fuel it with good inputs. I set clear goals. I honor rest. I choose to be the one who uses the phone, not the one used by it. Now the phone is neutral. My brain is flexible. It was wired this way. It was never broken. I take ownership of the loop. I hold the remote. I rewire the system. I see the visual spell for what it is. I trade cheap content for real progress. I treat focus as currency. I give my best energy to my best goals. I write a new mantra into my brain. One more rep. One more page. One more step. When I catch myself scrolling, I don't shame myself. I see it as a signal. A wake-up moment. If you're watching this while you scroll, this is your signal. Hit subscribe. If you're ready to rewire, tap like. If you want your future self to remember this moment, drop a comment with the habit you'll break or the habit you'll build. This space is your rewire room. The place to rebuild focus. The place to turn your brain into an engine for your own life. Now lock your phone. Look around you. Take one real step. Your future self is waiting to meet you.